Let's get into the a quick session of Stage 300, how the e-invoice is processed and how the data are validated with Zatca. So once you log into Stage 300, so you will be having your own credentials, and we'll be setting up the all the required mandatory fields which is given by Zatca. We are strictly following that, and as a client, that we also needs to ensure that those things are set up in optional field and those are mapped into respective modules. So if there, say for example, there are some optional fields like building number, plot number, which is required in the customer master. Okay, so those things has been mapped accordingly and user needs to fill on that. So based on that, say for example that we'll start for the order entry. In the order entry module, we'll select one user. Okay, and we have some optional field informations which needs to be selected, like what type of a payment. Okay, so if it is not defined any instrument, so you can define not define yet. So you rest of the things, you know, the customer PO number and the date and the locations. Okay, and the bank. Okay, we are maintaining bank through a ship pair code because your bank information needs to be printed in the e-invoice template. And let's see, one invoice entered here, and we need to send the data from Arabic and English. Okay, in terms of requirement is concerned. Okay, and again we have optional field here. We can enter the quantity, say one quantity, and again in my sample I need a day salesperson defined and unit price as a key component in this. So once these data are entered, let me see that English is required here. English also is required. And let's click on ship all, create invoice, and we post this entry. This is some validation from my end. And you can see the invoice number is generated. So we have a connector e-invoice. We double click this. So this is the component which communicates with the Zatca. Okay, so we select the invoice number here from this, say the invoice number is 2022. So it's a matter, it depends on the what are document types like invoice, debit note, credit note, and we click on print. So while we click on print, the system will communicate to the configured APIs with the Zatca portal and will return back the approved document, which the QR code, UUID, embedded hashtag, and all the informations will be combined. You would be able to see here, this is that document. So the QR code we can be read in Zatca app as well. So this is a quick snap of this H300 e-invoicing solution.